5 months and several rounds of diplomatic and military talks later, there is no resolution in sight at the line of actual control. Beijing continues to engage India in Ladakh. India and China held another round of talks today. The 7th round held at Chushul in eastern Ladakh. This is on the Indian side of the LAC. Now, the Indian delegation was being led by Lieutenant General Harinder Singh, the commander of the Leh-based 14 Corps. For the first time, a senior Chinese foreign ministry official attended the talks. Both sides came with big delegations. The purpose is to chalk out disengagement of troops. India wants the PLA to withdraw from the friction points. In the last 5 months, the two sides have clashed at Galwan. India lost 20 troops. China lost more, but it hit the numbers. On the 29th of August, the PLA provoked again. On the 8th of September, Chinese troops broke a 45-year no-fire record. They fired shots in the air. Why did they do this? Because China was eyeing strategic heights that are under India's control now. 2 days later, India's Foreign Minister S. Jaishankar met his Chinese counterpart Wang Yi in Moscow. India and China reached a 5-point agreement. But nothing changed on the ground. India maintains its supremacy of the heights, and China has deployed around 50,000 troops at the LAC. Both sides have tanks, heavy weaponry and ammunition at the border. The last military talks were held on the 21st of September. A joint statement was issued. India and China agreed to stop sending more troops to the front line. There were diplomatic parleys on the 30th. India demanded comprehensive disengagement and the restoration of status quo ante. New Delhi maintains that's the only approach towards de-escalation. But is the restoration of status quo ante the best choice for India? Will it suit India? And by status quo ante, I mean the situation before April. In the last 6 months, China has occupied parts of the contested land, mostly the finger areas at the Pangong Tso, north bank of the lake, to be specific. Strategically speaking, these points are not of very much significance. India, on the other hand, has gained a position of strength, strategic and topographical advantage. India has preemptively taken control of multiple heights at the Pangong Tso, the Rezangla, the Rechinla, Magar Hill, Spangur Gap. These are around the southern bank of the Pangong Tso. They allow the Indian troops a clear view of the PLA's posts in the region. They also cut off the Chinese troops from the southern bank. Now, experts believe that India should not let go of these heights or this advantage. India should not relinquish its position of strength. So instead of a status quo ante, what should India be looking for? A clear border demarcation. New Delhi should get Beijing to the talking table to clearly define a mutually accepted LAC, line of actual control. But before we discuss this, there's another important question that we must address. Does China even want peace at the border? Does it plan to de-escalate? So far, China's assurances have not been matched by actions, and going forward, all talks will be proven fruitless if Beijing does not show the will to resolve the border standoff. Let me tell you what's happening right now. As Beijing pretends to talk resolution with India, it is also preparing to squat near the LAC through the harsh winter. Look at this report. The details of China's preparation. The PLA's mouthpiece has been boasting about thermal insulated cabins. They apparently have dormitories, washrooms and warehouses. They have been designed to shield Chinese troops from the difficult winter. Remember, the Ladakh region is located at a height of more than 13,000 feet. Temperatures average minus 25 degrees during winter. In some areas, minus 40 degrees. The terrain is harsh, especially for the pampered troops of the PLA. The world saw them weeping while heading to the border. Now, reports say Chinese troops are also being provided with quote-unquote new high-tech clothing. Like India's Defence Minister Rajnath Singh said this evening, it's almost as if this border dispute that China has created is part of Beijing's mission. And all of these preparations just show that China is in it for the long haul. So India should not let go of the heights, insist on de-escalation and clear demarcation of the border.